ninjas, what is going on this? What is it? Pump Monday. That's right. You know what today is. It's Pump Monday, man. You gotta get pumped, ninjas. New week, new beginning, new opportunity. Hope all you ninjas had a good weekend, man. I worked yesterday, as I had mentioned it to you in the last video. Got caught up, and this is a new week, new beginning. So I've still got a couple of yards I'm hoping that I can get to today, because the rest of them I'll just push into tomorrow. And if I do, great. If I don't, then I'll just have to push all of them into tomorrow and really just bust it out tomorrow. You know, slice and dice, you know what I mean? Don't give me that banana. But why? Well, today I am doing a topsoil job. So we're just going to be focusing in the front right here in the center, in the middle of the driveway around here, because there's like a little driveway that goes down to the front entrance and it comes around. So this little circle right here, like a little island, and then right up next to that house. So I don't know if you can see, but I've got the dump trailer with me. Just picked up the topsoil. So I am using the spreader for any kind of top dressing or top soil. Keep in mind, those are two different things. So every time I get jobs like this, I want to always double check and make sure, hey, are we talking about top dressing or topsoil? And we've had several times a little bit of a confusion here. By the way, these jobs get passed to me. So I'm working with a company that they're passing all the top dressing and topsoil to me now that they know that I offer this service. And a lot of them I do land myself as well. But I kind of land them myself in the fall and winter when I slow down. I'm not really trying to push too much of this stuff because, you know, I've got a lot of yards I still got to mow. But they do pass these to me every so often, probably one a month, maybe two. And so no problem, you know, I have no problem keeping up with all my yards and then occasionally dropping in a side job like this, as long as the, you know, rain doesn't affect me and gets me behind. When the rain affects me, that's usually when it's kind of gets a little hectic. So anyway, that is what I'm doing. If you're wondering what kind of spreader that is, because I know a lot of you have asked some questions in the past from some of the other videos, that is an Eco-Lawn applicator, Eco-Lawn spreader, basically. I mean, you can pull them up. I've got their information in some of the other videos. I might have some of their information down at the bottom in the description, but it's changed the way, I mean, I knew about this service all along. I never really pushed it or offered it because the only other way until I came across this spreader is wheelbarrows and shovels. And number one, you can never get it as even and level as what this spreader can do. And number two, it's just time consuming and a lot of labor. And the labor issue is not a problem, but it's the timing, right? So when I came across this, checked it out, I demoed one, and I fell in love with it, and now I got it. So if you're trying to go into this, you know, service and you want to try to offer this, really check them out. It'll make your life so much easier, ninjas. I think after I do the topsoil, they're gonna aerate it and do all this other stuff that they do, which is the other company that passed this job to me. I'm excited, man. I'm excited. It's warming up. It feels great out here, and I feel good, man. I feel good, you know, getting things done, you know, slicing and dicing, you know what I'm saying? Let's go. Got a little bit down there right next to the house, but we're just gonna throw some topsoil down and they're gonna come behind me and do their magic, and hopefully we'll transform this front yard as we have done many others. So I better get to work. I gotta get this done if I'm gonna try to make it to a few yards. So I hope you enjoy some of the footage, ninjas. She's a done, ninjas. She's a done. Got everything blown off. Got the spreader back in. Looks good. I went pretty heavy down in there. And because it is on a slope on a hill, when you fill that spreader up, man, it gets pretty heavy. And if you're not working with flat ground, it's impossible. So what I did is I filled it up. I went down there and then I just, you know, threw it around with the shovel. But it looks good. So I, you know, the customer came out and told me, he's like, "Hey, do you mind going a little bit heavier down here at the bottom and up against the house?" I said, "Sure." So there he goes. We'll see you in the truck. And I'm gonna go home, switch trailers, and go knock out a few yards. So there you have it, ninjas. It wasn't actually that bad at all. Knocked it out pretty quick. So topsoil, top dressing, I just started offering this service last fall and into this winter, or into this season, I mean last fall, winter, and into this season. And so this is my first job that I've actually done solo. And how long have I been here? 2.5 hours. So I was aiming for 2 hours, but by the time I blew off and some of the areas was on the driveway was a little bit thicker, and it took me a minute. You know, I'm glad I brought the backpack blower. Usually I just have the handheld blower, but you really need a backpack blower for topsoil. Now top dressing, handheld blower will do fine because it's a lot lighter, but the topsoil is a lot heavier. So solo, ninjas, 2.5 hours. How much did I make? Between $500 to $700. So $700, 2 hours, solo. I'm not even tired, ninjas. I'm not even tired. But I better get going. Gotta go home, drop all this off, hook the utility trailer, and at least go knock out 2 or 3 yards. And I have plenty of time. It's 5:30. By the time I get home, it'll be about 6. Luckily, those yards are very close to me that I'm planning on knocking out today. And then we're gonna go home, drop this video for you ninjas, and then we're gonna get ready for Bumper Tuesday. Yeah. Hey, real quick, since I happen to be in the same neighborhood, this was a yard, a lot of you ninjas will remember the last top dressing that I threw down. It was nothing but bare freaking dirt right there, that house. And look at the transformation. Holy cow, does that look good, or does that look good? And ninjas, I'm not saying it's a perfect yard, don't get me wrong. I mean, obviously if they need to get weeds treated and all that, but I'm just, please, if you don't remember, go back to the last video where I did the top dressing and you will see how bare. I mean, it looked like freaking out in the desert, and it's come back very, very nicely. I would love to go see the backyard, but I'm not just gonna walk up on their property. I mean, but I just happened to be in the same neighborhood and I was passing by. I'm like, wait a second, that's that house where did the last top dressing. So I wanted to show you. This looks amazing. Just goes to show the kind of magic topsoil and top dressing really does. Especially yards that are like completely dead and need to be restored. All right, ninjas, just finished with that one. This is my second one. I went ahead and, like I said, went home and switched the trailers. I didn't get a chance to record at the last one or this one, but I think I'm gonna conclude the video and show you some mowing at this next one, which I have recorded there before. This one's really small in the front, but the back, there's just so much weed eating in the back. That's one of the reasons I don't really record on this one. It just takes so much time. But I am in beast mode and I gotta keep moving. So I think this is probably gonna be the last one of the day, because as you can see, I don't have much daylight left, which is perfectly fine. I was hoping to get the 3 that I did, and I got them. So I will set you up. And there you have it. Nothing to it. Hey, I'll tell you what a freaking difference when you have your deck cleaned out and brand new, you know, sharpened, or brand new, doesn't really matter, but in this case mine are sharpened. When you have good blades and your deck is cleared, man, I mean, it cleaned out so nice, and all I did is just make one pass. And if I did this last week with those blades and that kind of deck that I had, I'd have to run this 2-3 times. That's how bad it was. Give me a break. Come on. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. I don't have time for this. Pump Monday is a wrap. It's done. I had a good Pump Monday, man. I got a lot done. I knocked out the topsoil job, got all my yards in that I really need. I mean, I didn't get them all, but the ones I really needed to get to for today, that I had texted them and told them that I'd be there, I was able to make it. Stupid weed eater, man. I don't know what the heck is going on with it. The other one that I was using, it's not working right neither. Something's wrong with it. Like, for example, you know, when you let go of the trigger, the head is supposed to stop turning. This one, the head is constantly turning. And when you put new line in there and you try to, you know how you, on the speed feed head, you try to, you know, you know what I'm saying, how it's supposed to turn, it won't turn. You have to literally like go all the way around. It won't come back. So something is stuck in the freaking, in the shaft or something. I don't know. And then I don't know what the heck is wrong with this one. I don't have time. I don't have time to fool with it right now, and I sure as heck wasn't gonna continue to mess with it any further. I was losing time there, and daylight is gone. Equipment always fails at the worst time. There's never a right time for equipment to fail. It's always, you know, it's like when you least expected, when you need it the most, something's gonna go wrong. But so be it. I don't know. I really don't have time the rest of this week to mess with it, so I mean, I'm sure I need to look at it when I have some time and do some maintenance on it and check it out. It's still a pretty good trimmer, but I think I'm gonna be picking up some new ones here soon anyway. All right. Thank you, ninjas, for tuning in. Like I said, I had a great Pump Monday. I hope all you ninjas had a good Monday yourselves. And let's get ready for Pumper Tuesday.
Saving green.
Hope you enjoyed. Take care.
Saving green.
Peace.